Yo, this is Shaggy. Yeah. Let it be known when I'm in town, listen to the only real 100% reggae show, World Reggae Beat. See me? DJ Warman Easy, larger.
Oh, baby, you make me feel so good. Yes. Baby, your love got me so exciting. You are my night shift, baby.
Warman Easy. Chick it.
They should know it's happening. I'm a Sammy, I represent for Warman Easy, you know. Properly, BBC Radio, World Reggae Beat. Yeah, man, the thing concrete.
This is a cold, cold, cold world. World we're living in. For this love I bring. This is a cold, cold, cold world. World we're living in. For this love I bring.
Warman Easy.
But now, sweet love, love, how do you feel? Alright, when you acting so mean. And the things that people say, yeah, make you wanna live every day. Alright, a little bit more, a little bit more.
The sounds of BBC Three Counties Radio. You're listening to the voice of George Nooks. You're also listening to a track from an album, Stingray Collection, Volume 13. And
yes, it was love.
Stingray's a yard sound from Perryvale, the UK reggae studio and label that has emerged as one of the leaders in the music field since it was founded in 1994. And running that studio is a man called Dillie. And we've got the man Dillie. Greetings and welcome to the World Reggae Beat.
Yeah, bless up Warman Easy. Respect as well and bless up people, you know.
And as I was reading, it says that you started off by listening to the music under Blue Spot Gram.
Well, if you never start, there's something wrong, you know, because, you know, Blue Spot Gram was the in thing. For me, even as a youth, it was like a toy, you know. And, you know, I used to get in there, get involved with all the records, and my mum was wondering, what happened to this boy?
So is that where you caught the bug then?
Yeah.
And what type of music was you listening to on that Blue Spot Gram at the time?
Well, it take you back to the late 60s, early 70s.
People like Jimmy Cliff and Desmond Decker and people like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, definitely. Also, some Skia Blue Beat. I can't remember the name of the artist them still, but they were doing them things in them times still, you know.
So from there, where did you decide that this is what you wanted to do, reggae music and music itself?
Well, from there, I really always had the joy for music, you know. So, you know, growing up, getting involved, moving around amongst friends from school. And as well in the family, you know, I had older brothers and things, you know, them have them little sound system, them have them little players, record all about the place, you know. When I see record, that was me, you know.
But now, boy, come see and live with there two different things.
If you can't beat I, join I.
I read here that you was involved in Loud Cool sound system.
Yeah, we got through the whole avenue of music.
Was you a selector for them then? Or?
Yeah, we even end up eventually selecting, started from box boy as usual, you know, you can't just jump in and play a song like that, you have to start from somewhere. So I was one of the box boy then.
Some feel, John Steele, Emma penny real. A penny real, John Steele, penny real. A penny real, John Steele, penny real. A penny real, John Steele, penny real.
And tell the people there what the vibes was like at that time, of wanting to tour around the country with the sound in the back of the van, what the vibes was like in the dance hall.
Well, you see, them days is the days, you know, so I you know, most of these sound system today, they're not enjoying sound like how when I used to enjoy sound. I used to love going in the van box. I used to, you know, also the whole creation of sound, building and, you know, getting material and stringing up and all them thing. They miss out on all them kind of thing, they know. But it was, the joy of it was always there, you know, touring. When we go on the road, you know, it's like, it's a all weekend thing, you know, driving up and down, and it's fun.
I got to let you know, baby, I will love you so. Oh, say you're the joy of my life. Oh, baby, I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Oh, yeah, baby. So she came and rescued me. Just yesterday, he sent her for me now. I gave up on this love thing because it wasn't happening now. I couldn't find no one to rock my soul. Couldn't find no one to make me whole until my Empress lady came in and crowned me her king. And I just wanna tell you that you're the joy of my life. I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Oh, baby, see, I've got to tell you that you're the joy of my life. I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Oh, baby, baby, I just got to tell you that you're the joy of my life. Darling, love you every day of my life, baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby.
Was it a mixture of reggae music, or was it all type of music that you like?
Well, all type, you know, but, you know, in them kind of days was a lot more roots still, but it was all type as well, because we used to have little parties and certain clubs used to play a certain way. And then when we travel out of London now, you know, when we go to the country area, you know, we have to play different, because Birmingham and them kind of places, they're more roots music. So, you know.
When did you decide now that you wanted to start a studio? When did that come about?
Well, the studio really come about because I used to work for a record company named Blue Mountain Records. And the time I spent working with Blue Mountain Records, I got linked up with Bobby Digital, and I used to go to Jamaica quite regular, stayed at his place and everything, and I started generate a different vibe from I was there, because I'm coming from like radio DJing, playing sound and working for a record company, and it's like I'm saying to myself, being amongst Bobby's, like, I find something else I want to do now, you know? And the whole complete setup and everything, you know, so.
The studio didn't come about till after you visited Bobby's studio?
Yeah, I mean, we was using studios. We was using studio in London, but not like personal studio, you know. Me and my brother get together and we decide that, you know, we love music, so we're going to spend with money and do some production. And
what was it like working with Bobby Digital, the legendary Bobby Digital?
Well, it's good, you know, because, you know, when you're there amongst someone like that, that's sort of, you know, highly rated in the business, you know, it creates a vibes amongst you as well, and you see how he works and how he does his thing, and, you know, enough time you look up to people, you know, and you say, I wonder how him reach this, or what him do, or what it is. And being around him, you know, you kind of generate a vibe. So when you go back into your corner now, you try to create a kind of thing similar. And, you know, you say, right, I have to kind of get my things right as well. So
Was there many studios around at the time in the UK when you...
Well, there was a few, but not all heap of studio like now, you know. And them days when we use studio here, it's like a big church hall. You go down in some basement thing, you know. You lock out from everything. But we decided that we needed to get that kind of a yard vibes. So basically, me and my brother now decide that, you know, something, we're going to try generate the same thing, so we're going to put a studio together. We used to keep our sound in a garage round by my mother's yard, round at the back. And we just decide that we're going to convert this now from the sound thing into a studio.
There is something you should know. Oh, what you reap is what you sow. Wow. Here are on the Luciano, tell them so. Oh, yeah. Oh, a lover of life. So I can't deal with the war and strife. Yeah, I'm coming from the alleys, dirties in the ghettos. Some call it the garrison, but I don't love the liberty. It's taking a toll on me. And while you turn the guns on yourself, your children, you're only causing judgment on yourself. I'm a crusader for life. I'm a crusader, and I don't deal with war and strife. No war and strife. Oh no, no, no. I'm a crusader for justice. Love and peace is what I practice. Oh yes, we are caretakers of this nation. Yeah, and we know that love is the solution. Yeah. Our home is infested with the wrong lifestyle. Oh yes, and we must stop being wretched and wild. That's why I'm a crusader for life. Crusader for life. Yeah. And I don't deal with war and strife. I don't need. Oh no, 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 no. I'm a crusader for justice. War and crime must be abolished. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm a crusader for life. Crusader, oh, yeah. Crusader. I don't deal with war and strife. Oh no, 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 no. I'm a crusader for justice. Love and peace is what I practice. Oh yeah. So what we gonna do now? Yeah. We've got to find a way to quench the blood thirst of man somehow. Hey. Let's take back our communities. Clean up every street and every lane and every alley. Oh, yes, yes. Brother Aaron. Stop taking each other's life. Oh, we need each other to survive. Yes. Oh, people, let's change our state of mind. And baby, we can turn back the hand of time. Turn back the hand of time.
Across beds, hearts and bucks. Warm and easy. BBC Three Counties Radio.
Was it a conscious decision that you made that you wanted to have that yard vibe sound?
Yeah, it was very conscious because, you see, remember, more time with studio, it's nice to be living or there where everything is, because normally what happens now when we're using other studio, I get up in the morning, I'm buzzing. It takes me some time, an hour or more to get to a studio. It could be traffic, it could be anything. By the time I reach to the studio, my whole vibes change. And then you have to try and create back a vibe, you know? Yeah. So even by creating the studio now, you know, pan bass, it was so easy because sometimes I would get up at 5, 6 in the morning, you know, and go in the studio.
And did it take you a long time to get your studio to how you wanted it to sound?
No, it looked like God just blessed me with everything straight away, you know. Because we take with time and get we look a brick them up together. But you see, by the time we get the equipment in And from the first session in there, it's like everyone was saying, boy, I want with that studio, yeah, so boy, that studio have a sound, and even friends that come just for hear what it is, why the studio sounds so, you know. Some people say, boy, Bobby Digital do this and that, but Bobby Digital, I'm a friend, and yeah, him play a part, but we just put everything together and it just work, you know.
And can you remember the first artist who you voiced in the studio?
Who was the first artist again?
Because there's been so many.
Yeah,
there's been so many.
There was. The first artist really was Don Campbell.
Tell the people about Don Campbell, who he is and how he come about.
Don Campbell now is a schoolmate of mine as well, you know. We was in the same classroom. And even from the first day of getting involved in music, you know, we get together as a group, and we all decided what kind of instruments we wanted to play. And we put that to the school, and them said, okay, we can have a little music class and everything. So he was like the guitarist of the band, also the lead singer, you know, because we used to also rehearse at my home, you know. Mother give me a little time for rehearse with my school friends and ting. And from there, you know, I moved on still from the band, and he continued. So he developed into one of UK's leading reggae singers.
Cause you never know what happens tomorrow. Time is the master, yet time can be disaster. Help a brother if he's down, yeah.
Togetherness, you started together from school.
Yeah.
All that is important in the music, because I noticed when I interview other artists like Mike Brooks, who's been around from Channel 1, and he said back in the day, a lot of the guys, them in the music business, vocalists and guitars, they all work together from young, and it's important, and it brings the feel of the music through.
Definitely.
It's different now.
It is, because there's not no unity like one time, you know. Everyone is just trying to be someone or do it on their own, but it don't start like that, you know.
And what was it like when you had your first track that was released, and how did the public take to it and things?
Well, the first track was, what was it? The first track?
Or the first album?
No, I think the first album, if we're really taking it back, was Sylvia Teller. But I tell a lie, you know, it wasn't Sylvia Teller. Really recalling, no, it was Sammy Levi. He was the first project we ever did.
Someone even though you couldn't see, 'cause it's you and the things you do to me that makes me love you. Now I'm living as to say, no, it's you and the things you do to me that makes me love you. Now I'm living as to say.
Why I kind of missed out on Sammy was because when I was with Blue Mountain Records now, I started to get involved with production, and he was the first artist that I really got involved with, and we created an album.
Was he a UK artist or from
No, Sammy Levi, well, he's born in England still, you know, but his parents leave from early, and they were in America, so him leave with them and grow in America. And I think it was in the 80s, 86 or 7, him had a couple tune what was going on. And again, no, it was Blue Mountain ended up putting out some of the tune through a friend of mine named Jimmy Roots. And me and Sammy became friends, and he came back to England, and he was here for a few years still. So being here in England back now, he was amongst us very regular, you know, and we decided to do a project.
As you mentioned Sammy Levy and that he was in America, did your involvement in music take it to different countries as well? You know,
Well,
to different
definitely.
studios?
Yeah, definitely.
And
You know?
what would these, name some of the places where you've been?
Well, being New York, being Miami, we go St. Lucia, we go Paris and all, Europe, them place them, mix up with enough of the European man, them, circulate Jamaicas.
And all that, does all that rub off on you, you know, hearing the different ways that people do things in different studios?
No, it does, because it opens your imagination, because if you stay in England, you ain't going to know nothing more than where you are. But there's a big world out there, and everybody accepts music differently, you understand? So for me, it gives me more the vibes that when I build a tune now, I know that it can play in America, it can play in Jamaica, it can play in Europe. Anywhere in the world it want to reach, it can play. Because at first, you know, we didn't know no better. So we on the English lovers rock vibes, and this just constantly that. And then I find out that by traveling, the tune's not traveling. You understand? So I have to rethink and recheck again and say, no, but we want the music to reach everywhere. So if you notice now, there's a lot more roots involved with the type of rhythm.
Oi, see them now, see the moon all of us, searching for themselves cause them lost. Hold on.
I mean, we still do Lovers Rock cause we can't leave Lovers Rock out, but it's the way you do it.
And Lovers Rock is initially the UK thing, really.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So we can't leave it out. You know, I'm English based, but it's the way you do it. And it's the artists you use, and it's the kind of words they use, which, you know, we emphasize on a lot with artists.
As you mentioned, the wording, is that important to you, the lyrics, what the artists come with as well?
Very much. And I mean, with the sign of time now, you know, you have to be very conscious.
Because it influences the youth a lot as well.
You have to influence them.
Tell the people now about some of the albums that you got due to release very soon, and the ones that have been released already. Some of the artists that you work with as well.
Well, you got the showcase now, it should be on its way out, which is the volume 1. So there's a new series we're starting now, because we have a lot of rhythms where there's a lot of artists on, 5, 6, 7 artists. So we decided to make the showcase, have a few of the jugglings going on. So we have one here now with the play rhythm and the a little bit more rhythm and the intimate rhythm. These rhythm has been released really about a year and a half, about a couple of years now in Jamaica still. We didn't get a UK release with these, and they were only being on vinyl, so we decided as well to compile these for the showcase for this first one anyway, you know. So it's available in CD format, it's available now in download format. And again now, the collection is a series we've been always doing. Same thing, collection of singles that's been officially released on vinyl. And we make a compilation with it, so it's available again for the CD market and the download market, you know. But it's been a little while since the last series we done was 12, and I'm sure it's been about a couple or 3 years or so.
Are these tracks available on vinyl as well? Because the vinyl thing's cutting back now, really, isn't it?
That's the thing now. With this collection now, these tracks are not available, but we're going to check the vibe and see. Because, you know, the vinyl market is not the same like how it used to be. So, I mean, there's not like a lot of vinyl on the street, you know. And I even find the DJs, when they're even coming into the studio right now, they don't want to know about vinyl. So you have to think, you know, do I need to really press up vinyl anymore? Yeah. Because the first thing they say, well, I can't play vinyl. You know, it's got to be MP3 or, you know, CD. So, you know. So
well, let's take a listen to one of the tracks now. As you mentioned, the play rhythm. Right. You've got Luciano on the rhythm, the messenger.
Yeah, not on the play rhythm though, but Luciano, we have him on the little bit more rhythm still. If it's the showcase. Lukey D. Okay, Lukey D.
And I'm going to leave it just like that. The sounds of Lukey D right here on BBC Three Counties Radio.
Come back to me and let it be just like it once was. Since you've been gone, I'm all alone. You're all I think of. I'm gonna search the world. See, I gotta find my girl, even if it takes no time. I can't get you off my mind. See, I'm willing to cross that line. Gonna search the whole wide world until I find you. And come back to me and let it be just like it once was. Since you've been gone, I'm all alone. You're all I think of. Why did you leave knowing that it would hurt me so much? And I can't believe that you're gone. You hold a special place deep in my heart, and I often wish that we would never part. Now I'm looking everywhere, thinking that I'll find you there, hoping it won't be too long. This loneliness I just can't stand, though I'm trying to be strong, but I don't know just how much more I can take. No, no, no. Come back to me and let it be just like it once was. Since you've been gone, I'm all alone. You're all I think of. Why did you leave knowing that it...
Right, Dillie, this track here is called
Since You've Been Gone,
and it's by...
the one and only Lukey D.
I had to let you tell them because I got it wrong when
That's all right.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right. I'm here to help you out.
But as I mentioned, Lukey D, he's part of a group called Lust, isn't he?
Correct, yeah.
And that group contains Tony Curtis, Singing Melody, Thriller You, and this man, Lukey D. And you've worked with all those artists in your studio, haven't you?
Every one of them.
And what is it like working with those artists?
Well, it's great, you know, because I love to hear good singers, you know, and good songs. And these guys, their range of voice is just amazing, you know.
And go on.
I mean, when it comes to writing songs and singing, you know, I really like to work with good singers all the time still, you know.
The music that's played on the albums, is it your choice of tracks that are on the rhythms that go on there?
Yeah, definitely my choice. You know, between me and my brother, sometimes he might have a choice. He might dislike or we dislike to like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But majority of it really.
All this time you've been involved in music, do you get time to do anything else to relax and enjoy yourself? And is it all about the football like most and the boxing?
Well, for me, it's not about the football, it's about the music still.
Music still,
you know?
yeah. Man.
And, well, I do take a lot of time out with the music still. And then at times, no, I have to try and make the family happy as well, you know? Because I don't want a wife to divorce me still.
But I tell you what, your studio is now known or rated. It's, you know, it's the #1 studio as far as I'm concerned for UK for reggae. You know, and it has been for a while. And it's pure good music coming out of there. And it takes commitment. It takes commitment and dedication for your music to be successful. So, if you have any advice for any youngsters out there who want to be involved in music, reggae music, and that, what would you tell them?
Well, I have to stay focused, really. You know, that is the main advice for them, because I find out with a lot of the youngsters now, they're not really focused 100% on the thing, you know, and they have to really take it serious and don't think it's going to happen overnight, you know. Sometimes it might take a little longer than you expect, and sometimes, to be honest with you, you might do 10 and it still come back to be the first one. So you have to give and take, but you have to put your all in and you know, don't expect it to just happen just like that.
Oh, yes. I fell in love on a Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday were good days. Lord
my dreams had materialized. Oh yeah. Mishaps on Thursday and Friday. Love said goodbye to me Sunday. Yes, that's the story of my life. Well, some things can be awkward these days. So anytime I go through, I give praise. Yeah, some things just work out in their way. Yeah. If you level your downs with your gains, make each day your own lucky day. Your lucky day. Oh yeah. Your lucky day.
This station rules the nation with function. It's warm and easy in the world of reggae beat. And BBC 3 County Radio.
Another door is gonna open for you, for you. Ooh. When one door is closed, another one will open. Another one will open for you. So just hold on tight.
Do you promote shows?
No, not really, not so much. We used to do a little bit of that. I might have family involved as well that might do the odd one and two. But for me personally, no, it's really strictly in the studio for me. And it's just making good music. And my listeners out there, you know, they were saying, boy, them love the vibe. So I just have to just keep the vibe for them. I don't want, you know, give them less than what they're used to.
The official date of release of the albums that you've got there? Showcase Volume 13. And
this album is May the 5th. Yeah, it's on the streets now.
Okay.
It's on the streets now.
That's right. Yeah. So make sure you get out there, whether it's via download or record shop, catch it in there as well. Yes, Dillie, I wanted to ask you about the artists. Some of the artists that come to this, well, they come to the studio and voice, but do you have artists that do it, you know, you send the rhythm and then they voice it and send it back, or which would you prefer? Or do they always come to the studio?
Yeah, well, most, the 98% of the artists comes to the studio still. I'd rather them come to the studio, you know. Very few. There might be just couple tracks of an album I'm working with a particular artist that is unable to make it, and I may send that track, get the vocal back, and again, you know, I have to make sure it's right. So if it's not right, you just have to do it again. But 98% is done of what you hear of Stingray is done at the studio. They've come to the studio, voice at the studio with all the vibes, you know.
Some of the artists that come, some of the big name artists, do they come with an entourage sometimes, or just strictly come to work? Yeah,
no, yeah, I've some artists different them way. Most artists we working with still, them, you know, come one away or one person or so, because they're coming to work, you know. You're going with an entourage when you're going to work. But again, you know, we've had sessions where, yes, you know, particular artists come with entourage, you know, but if you're going to work, you know, what's the entourage about, you know?
Tell us some of the big name artists that visited your studio.
Wow, where should I start from? Sean Paul? Oh, Kamani Marley. I don't know, so many.
And do you have a load of people outside that wait, you know, waiting
no,
for them to come?
not really, because those kind of artists, when they came, there wasn't much people around. You know, it's only, you know, maybe most of the young the DJ artist is like the Elephant Man and them kind of thing. When he's moving, you know, there's a lot of artists. Cobra, sometimes he's rolling. There's a few people amongst them, but the majority would roll one away. You know, if anything, it's more like the sound man them. That's going to build up the entourage. That's coming to work or do something with the artist. You know.
And have you got anybody else that's ready to step in your shoes when you're ready to... I don't think you're going to be giving up this business for a long time.
No, I'm not going to give it up. You know, I think very soon from now I'm going to have to really teach my brother a little bit more about this side of it, you know, because he take care of the other side of the business, you know. I love count money and them things.
It's sitting in the background all quietly.
Yeah, but
I count the money right.
Yeah, so you know, I may be one of the younger ones because they're, you know, most of them is getting older now, you know. So
that's another question I want to ask you. Why do you think that there's plenty of studios in Jamaica? Then there's a lot. There's Bobby Digital, there's Jammies, there's Don Corleone and whatever. Why is there not that many in the UK of quality?
I don't know. I think the UK probably just lack that vibe, you know. And most of the youngsters here is not picking up from where we leave or from or what we're doing, you know. They've just completely gone onto something else.
Yeah, because back in the day, we grew up with sound system, like you said. We used to travel in the back of a van. We used to, if you was a singer and you wanted to get yourself heard, you had to go on the sound live and do it. Yeah. All that's not available now. It's straight into the studio, and if the studio's not there in the first place, it's not happening.
I mean, to be honest with you, there is a lot of studio, you know, but they're like bedroom studio, bathroom studio. You know, a man just have his little computer and it's a studio. So, and there is a lot of setup like that now, you know, so we don't know about it.
Well, there's quality, there's an old saying, there's quantity and there's quality.
That's correct as well, you know, and you really need to go into a proper studio where you've got the right equipment to make the sound right. You know?
So there's some more advice for some of you up-and-coming people in the music scene that want to build a studio. You need to go travel around like what Dillie did to different countries, different studios, and you can pick up the vibes, and then we might be able to move forward a bit more.
Yeah, it's all about the vibes.
So we're going to play a track right now. I'll play a track and then I'll tell you what it is after.
Okay.
You'd laugh at some of the things that's happened to me. Yeah. I fell in and out of love so many times. I treated my heart so carelessly. Oh, but since I've met you, girl, I'm feeling so brand new. Has taken over me. I'm sure this time it's real. Truly bound over by you. Truly bound over, sweet lady, yeah. Truly bound over by you. See, I had my share of heartache. But girl, you cast away our fears, yeah. And ever since that day, I blessed my eyes on you. Girl, I've been in the day. Oh, truly bound over by you.
Big up some people that's listening to you right now on the World Reggae Beat and 3 counties and all around the world.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to big up my brother. He's here with me, Ray, because You know, he's a part of everything as well, you know. Can't leave him out. He's like, them say we are twin, him are the short one and me are the tall one.
As you said that, you know, as you stepped out the car, I said to them, these two guys look like twins.
Yeah, but we're not twins still, but yeah, he's like the bigger one still and I'm like the younger one, you know. But yeah, and we have to big up Alan as well, my next brother still, because him helped very much in everything that we do. And I big up the whole of the MacLeod family still. And I'm going to big up the whole of Warm and Easy listeners and everyone that's tuned in to your show, you know.
So there you had it officially from the man himself, Dillie of Stingray Records. And we're going to leave you with a track now from the album called Stingray Collection Volume 13. But you know what? I'm not going to tell them what track this is in case it's not right. But I'm going to play it and then you can tell them.
Okay, that's good.
Wait for it, it's coming.
So like Marcia Griffiths.
This is a cold, cold, cold world.
The sounds of BBC Three Counties Radio. This is the Stingray Collection Volume 13. Marcia Griffiths and Cold World.
This is a cold, cold, cold world. World we're living in. For this love I bring. In this life, suffering and pain. Why is life so unfair? Some have not. Oh Lord, it's a shame. Heads of government, please can't you see the situation around the world? When it's gonna end? This is a cold.
There you go, the sounds there of Marcia Griffiths, the legendary Marcia Griffiths. But once again, Dillie, got to say many thanks. You know, enough respect for joining us here on the World Reggae Beat.
Bless, wow.
And we look forward to having you again in the studio very soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Let's keep the vibes flowing right through the UK and beyond.
Right.
Bless.
This is a cold, cold, cold world. World we're living in. For this love I bring. This is a cold, cold, cold world.
Across beds, hearts and bucks. Warm and Easy. BBC Three Counties Radio.
BBC Three Counties Radio.